Good morning, Infinity. Good morning. We want to welcome you into the space today. Reverend Jeff Obafemi Carr, welcoming you to the Infinity Fellowship, fourth Sunday, which is a yoga Sunday. This is the Sunday where we get to put it all on the mat. We get to leave it on the mat. So, whatever burdens you have, whatever stresses you have, whatever fears you have, doubt, shame, but also whatever joy, whatever peace, whatever love you have, it all is going onto your mat today. Fourth Sunday is when we actually put the principles into action by putting them into the physical body. We've been having an amazing series on the 10 virtues. I encourage you, if you're new to Infinity, to go back and watch some of the replays to learn about control of thought, control of action, steadfast purpose. We talked about freedom from resentment last week. So all of these principles that we talk about, that we teach about, that bring about fruit in your life, this is the space. This is the step base today where we actually put it to the test. So we invite you to get your mind and your spirit in alignment with your body today with Yoga Sunday. We'll be chatting with you along the way. We've got a special guest surprise today that we want to reveal during the yoga service. We're going to have a great time today. So look, text your friends, let them know that we're beginning. I invite you in the space today to take a deep breath and let it go. Take another inhale just like that. In through your nose and out through your nose if you're able. Continuing to breathe like this, I invite all eyes to close and all heads to bow, all hearts to open as we go to the God of our acceptance and understanding in affirmative prayer. God, we give thanks in this moment today for the awakening. As we say here at the Infinity Fellowship, we are grateful to be alive and breathing. We recognize that the end of a grateful day begins with a grateful start. And so we begin this prayer, we begin this service, we begin this renewed outlook on life with gratitude. We thank you for our bodies today. We recognize that our bodies are in constant states of growth and change. That as we get to the yoga mat today, some of us will be able to bend over backwards and through, and some of us will be able to simply breathe. But we give gratitude for being in the body, in the vessel that we are in on this earth today. We give gratitude for the gift of life and creativity. We give gratitude for the peace that only you provide. We thank you so much for always being present in our lives, in our world, that you are not a distant entity, that you are always existing in this space, in our hearts, in our spirits, in our minds, and our consciousness. And we are ever grateful for this presence. As we go down the checklist today for things that we're grateful for, we know that we don't have to beg for you to do things. You are always present in the mix, but we also want to proclaim blessings over some very specific areas. We want to proclaim blessings over those who are here for the very first time, who are saying in their minds, I tuned in to go to church, but I end up seeing that people are dressed for yoga, but I'm going to try it anyway. And I may not have done it before, but I am going to find something in this practice because I was led to this place in this moment. Maybe they find that peace through a new practice that adds to their spiritual tools. We speak a covering over the McGee family and the family of Lacey Page McGee, who we laid to eternal rest with the ancestors on yesterday. We speak that family that showed up at Woodlawn yesterday, that family that showed up at the family's house afterwards, that they will continue to stitch and weave themselves together in a powerful way that resonates the light of that beautiful soul who departed into the land of the ancestors. We speak love to the Hamer family, our sister Alicia, who we normally see on Yoga Sunday right here on the mat with us, but as they prepare to lay to rest her brother, the spirit of brother Anthony Hamer, we speak that their family continues to exude strength and continues to recognize that this family, whether in this place at 641 West Nocturne Drive or whether in the world out there around the globe, that the love will be felt by that family today. and that we will be able to bring the words of comfort needed and necessary at the afternoon service to let people know that they are loved and covered by individual fingers on the hand of humanity. We speak a blessing today on those who are in the physical space, and to Brother Shabaz Ujima, who's going to jump into this practice with us and add his expertise and his gift and his joy. May he do what he was born to do. May he have fun, and may we continue to feel that light energy that comes from him as we return it through today's practice today. We give thanks for this virtue series that we've been on, and for the growth that we've seen in this community, that those who felt that they could not fit in any other space found a home at a place called the Infinity Fellowship. And so for those who are out there around the world, those who are in California, those who are in Georgia, those who are in Europe, those who are in the islands, those who are in Africa, all of us recognize that we are indeed an international community of love vibration. May they know that even in the midnight hour, when it seems to be dark, that there is someone somewhere praying for them. That there is someone somewhere lifting them up in light. That there is someone somewhere who is tapped in to reminding us that we can do all things but fail, because we are your children, divine reflections of you, created and living in your image and likeness. For these things and other things we cannot put into words, we simply breathe in gratitude, inhale and exhale, and say thank you. And we proclaim these things as such, and so it is. Amen, Amen, Hotep, Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. It is done. Let us prepare for our pouring of libations. As we pour this water today that represents the living, we recognize and remember those who have gone before, represented by the earth that we shall pour into, understanding that we stand on the shoulders of those who have come before us. We pause in this moment to open the way for them, as absence in the physical body means presence in the divine cosmos that surrounds us. It is a magnificent cosmos. It is an unlimited universe. And this energy comes together in the Lakota people's term, Mitaquiasin, which means me and all my relations. That means that when you show up, when we show up in this space, we commit to be a yes in the right now. That we are saying that I'm not just in this room alone. And I'm telling you at home, you're not in this room alone. Surrounding you is the energy of those people in your family and your DNA who have transitioned to life after life, going back to the beginning of time and even before this physical manifestation. You are never, ever alone. Never alone, as Sister Kenita reminds us in her music, that there's always someone standing there. And although we cannot physically see them because they have passed from this physical earth suit into the space of life after life, we can feel them through the memory of their stories, through the sharing of their names when we pour out water for them. So let us pour at this time as you're thinking of those who are coming before, as we say, cool water, freshen our spirits, Ashe. Freshen and consecrate this house for spiritual work, Ashe. We give praise to Almighty Mother, Father God, and all creation, Ashe. Grant to us peace and prosperity, Ashe. Freshen our collective ancestors all together, Ashe. We pour in recognition of the spirit of the energy of the North, where we find a commitment to be a yes every single day when we show up, Ashe. We pour today to the energies of the South, recognizing who we are and whose we are, Ashe. We pour to the energies of the East and the rising sun, recognizing that Today is a brand new day. You can't get yesterday back, so stop looking in the rear view. Ashe. We pour to the energies of the West, recognizing that even when the sun goes down, there is a light that is provided for us through the moon and through the stars, so that we may know that even in the darkness, our path will be illuminated. Ashe. We speak and pour for the ground below us to recognize and to remember and to realize that once we are grounded, we may bend when circumstances hit us, but we never break. Ashe. We pour to the skies above, that sixth direction in the Lakota tradition, that blank landscape where when we allow our minds to wander, and the neurological process that takes place in that wandering gives us a creative space that allows us to then make manifest our dreams. Ashe. Finally, to the seventh direction, that direction that brings it all together in Grand Central Station, the space of the heart. May your heart always be pure and light as a feather. Ashe. So now in this moment, I ask that you think about the people whose names you want to call out. We want to call a few special names to start this off. To our brother in love through the family of community, the spirit of Brother Anthony T. Hamer. Ashe. To our sister, also attached, who left this world, our human consciousness way too early, but served as a light. And yesterday at the memorial service for her, we talked about, and everyone talked about, how when she came in the room, she brought light with her. So we speak that that memory not only exists for her, but serves as a template for us to be the light that we want to see in the world. Sister Lacey Page McGee. Ashe. We pour to one of the giants in the music industry, who transitioned in music and entertainment, became known as the godfather of black music, who transitioned at 92 years old, Brother Clarence Avant. Ashe. Finally, we pour it to one of our staples, and I don't know about y'all here in the place today, but they already singing. One of the greatest to ever do it. Was able to stay here 99 years. Was able to keep his mind and keep his energy and influence on American pop culture. One of my mama's shows and my daddy's shows. And we remember The Price is Right. Brother Bob Barker, Ashe. All right. At this time, we want you to call aloud the names of those you want to recognize and remember as we pour these next few pours of water. Type the names in the box if you feel like it at home, infinite streamers. Let us hear who some of your people are. Ashe. Queen Mother Bernice Brunson. Queen Mother Catherine. Haywood H. Queen Mother Sue Larry Serene. Queen Mother Sue. Mother Dorothy Smith. Horace Mary Frazier. Louise Frazier. Elizabeth Garner Ford. Hayside Emerson. Gloria Charles. Larry Harris. Brother Larry Harris. And as those names continue to pour in your mind and consciousness from a space of memory and celebration, we pour to the children in the world, womb, and yet unborn. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh, it is done. It is done. Today's meditation, I'll call your attention to the screen, comes to us by one of my favorite authors. I'll tell you, pick up anything he writes. He's always going to have something awesome for you. Brother Don Miguel Ruiz, who is also the author of The Four Agreements. He reminds us in today's meditation that God is life. God is life in action. The best way to say, I love you, God, is to live your life doing your best. The best way to say, thank you, God, is by letting go of the past and living in the present moment, right here and now. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. End quote. Deep breath in here. Exhale and let it go. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. Are you excited to be here today? My folks in the place here, are you excited to be in the place today? I know. I love it when the phones come out and people start snapping photos of the slides. I know it's a real one. It's a real one. Y'all have to hit the replay, snap a photo of today's meditation. Infinite streamers, share it on social media. Get it out there so people can know. If you're excited to be here today, we want to know what you're excited about. So we want to hear from you as we say good morning to you. We want you to chat something, Infinite Streamers. Drop something in that chat box that tells us one thing that you're grateful for. Let us know where you're streaming from. Let's generate this gratitude and make it infectious. It says, good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say, da 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 da. As we're saying good morning to you, we'll bring it down a little bit. I'm going to go to this chat box and see who's coming in from where. We might even drop you on the screen a little bit. We got Leanne coming in. Good to see you, Sister Leanne, as always, saying that she is ready to do some yoga in the space. We see everybody coming in. We see Sister Iris. Hey. We're going to move today. Hey, Mama, Big Mama, we know you're probably there with Iris, making sure that she gets out there on that mat today. We love you. We're going to send you in there. Tyrell says we're streaming from the ATL, headed back to Warner Robins after yoga. Well, we're going to send you back with some good energy. So y'all get on out here. Make sure it's there. Make sure it's whipping up, because it's time for us to show that gratitude. Brother Andrew MK, my man. Karen informs me that Bob Barker was sued. He was sued. He was First Nations. Come on now. I love it. I forgot that part of that history. Family, come on now. No wonder Bob could relate to so many people. Foundation over here in this piece, man. That's awesome. So we got Brianna coming in. Good morning, Brianna, saying hey to you. Brianna's in the house. Y'all like, y'all share. Infinite Streamers, cover her with some love. When she pops something, when somebody pops something in, hit those hearts, hit that love. Trust me, do it right now, because in just a few minutes, you won't be able to use your thumbs or your keyboards, because we all going to be on these yoga mats, including today, Rev Jeff. In a new way. I know I'm always on the mats, but this time, I get to have as much fun as everybody else does. We got other people popping on, including Andrew MK. We got Valerie Clifton. Good morning, Valerie. Good to see you. Good to have you on. Give some love hearts, Infinite Streamers, as we come into the space today. But yes, share, like, and hit the subscribe button. If you're brand new, we're going to welcome you in the space today. Again, my name is Reverend Jeff Obafemi Carr. They call me Rev Jeff in the space of Infinity Fellowship. And Rev Jeff's job today is to welcome our first timers. So if you're a first timer, if you're a very first timer, go ahead and type first timer in the box and wave and watch what happens. There are going to be people in this infinite life stream. That's what we call our live stream. We took the V off and put an F in. So we've got the infinite life stream, and everybody who streams with infinity is an infinite streamer. So they're going to cover you with love. They're going to hit the like button. They're going to hit the stars. They're going to send you muscle arms, high five, and prayer hands. I call them prayer hands, but people told me it's high five. I don't know. It's still good love. High five, prayer hands. It's all together. They're going to cover you if you're a first timer. But we want to let you know that we see you at the Infinity Fellowship. We don't see you as somebody who came to just show up to a yoga class. Yoga Sunday is about more than that. It's a powerful, moving meditation that is a part of a beautiful flow of spirituality that you find here at the Infinity Fellowship. And during Yoga Sunday especially, we congratulate you for being exactly where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there. We want you to know that we don't just see you as a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience, but did you know it's the other way around? You are a spirit who is navigating the human experience just like the rest of us. And as such, we like to let you know that we instantly, because of that, know the who, what, where, when, and why. So if you're in the space, turn to one another and just prepare to send some love. If you're at home, I want you to take a picture of the screen that you see, or I want you to hold your phone up if you're able to. If you're not able to, we want you to go back to this space and hold it up and scan the QR code. Let us know that you're a first timer. And as you are a first timer, we will send you a love note, send you a little card to let you know that we are recognizing you. We can collect your information, just a little information, and send you some mail, and look forward to see you in person here at Infinity Fellowship. First, second, and third Sundays, we're live in person, 641 West Nocturne Drive. So make sure you take a chance, take the opportunity to take a picture of that card. Okay, so stretch your hands out to each other in the space. And here at home, stretch your hands toward the screen. If you got people with you, stretch your hands toward them. And if you're by yourself, you can stretch your hands at the screen and you can receive this energy. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Repeat after me. I see you.
I see you.
But you don't hear me though.
But you don't hear me though.
I really see the real you.
I really see the real you.
I see who you are.
I see who you are.
You are a divine manifestation
You are a divine manifestation
of God's creation.
of God's creation.
I see what you are.
I see what you are.
You are a spirit.
You are a spirit.
You're more than what's on the outside.
You are more than what's on the outside.
You are a gift to me
You are a gift to me
and to the entire world.
and to the entire world.
I see where you are.
I see where you are.
You're right here in front of me,
You're right here in front of me.
where I can let you know,
Where I can let you know,
if nobody else will,
if nobody else will,
that you are not alone.
that you are not alone.
I'm with you,
I am with you.
we're with you,
We are with you.
and you are at home.
And you are at home.
Oh, I see when you are.
I see when you are.
You're in the right now, baby.
You are in the right now, baby.
You are so much more than your yesterday.
You are so much more than your yesterday.
I see why you are.
I see why you are.
You're here to learn,
You're here to learn,
to grow,
to grow,
to embrace your dreams,
to embrace your dreams,
and to celebrate your divine destiny.
and to celebrate your divine destiny.
I know all this
I know all this
because I'm here to do the same thing.
because I'm here to do the same thing.
So we're going to help each other out.
So we're going to help each other out.
All right?
I,
All right?
I
I know the real you.
know the real you.
And I see you shining today.
And I see you shining today.
I feel you shining today.
Feel you shining today.
I know you're shining today.
know you shining today.
So welcome to infinity.
So welcome to infinity.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
I say, oh, yes, 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 yes. We get to in the music in our mind. We'll take it in. We'll take it in. We'll take it in. All right, as we prepare today, it's time for our offertory period. This is when we get the opportunity to pour back into the Infinity Fellowship, and it is a remarkable time. It is a beautiful time. For those of you who have learned through Infinity the practice of tithing, tithing is taking 10% of what you get in and pouring it back into the space where you receive your spiritual food. We're so honored and humbled to be a space for people where they receive their spiritual food. So for those of you who look at it and say, you know what, I got paid $1,000 this week. There's $100 that I take off. I still got 900. I live on the 90%. How great is it that we get to have a spiritual practice where I live on the 90% and I pour 10% back to open the flow of abundance to my life so that I can be clear. And tithing is a beautiful thing because guess what? If you got $10 this week, that's $1. You get to keep the 9. I love it. That is a spiritual practice. You may be in that flow and you can testify to how that has changed your life. If you're not, you may be in a flow where you say, I give as the Spirit moves me as an offering. And you do that on top of your tithes. Some people say, I just want to give an offering today. Whatever it is that you feel is resonating with your heart and with your spirit right now, I want you to begin to center yourself on that thought. Center yourself on that energy because money is simply energy. If you look at anybody's life, you can tell what they think is important by what you see around them. You see people with lots of fashionable clothing, then that means that they have put their resources toward them. If you see people with lots of books, or if you see people who are highly spiritual, you see that there is an investment there. Here at Infinity Fellowship, we invest in this community. It exists because we are all fingers on the hand of humanity. And we put in to make sure that this broadcast can be here, that this building can be here, that we can provide for the people in the ways that we provide, whether it's tornado relief, whether it's building accessible and affordable housing, whether it's being there for people in their times of need. There's power in community. And now's the time for us to be a part of that community. So take a deep breath with me. Exhale, let it all go. And let's prepare to give. You can give electronically now via Cash App. You can give via PayPal. You can even give via regular mail. And as we put these energies into the universe, we like to speak together our offertory affirmation, which will come up on the screen at this time. O limitless, abundant Creator, source of everything I possess, you have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken, and so it is. The song is Everything is Good. Everything is good. Sing it with me. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. And I got it. I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Come on, let's do it now. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Saying everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. And I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Sing it at home. Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Come on, help me sing it now. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. And I got it. Oh, I got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Yes, we got it good. Y'all, we got it out of the way. It's going awesome and it's going awesome and it's going awesome. So, look, today we are going to have a special treat. And I'm loving it because I get to do yoga every fourth Sunday. I get to teach it, I get to be a part of it. But I also today get a chance to do it. So, being a part of doing it is going to be awesome too. And y'all always see this brother up here, brother Shabaz. Let me turn, give me up. I'm gonna turn your mic on too. Gotcha.
Mic check 1 2.
Yeah,
Mic
there he
check
is.
1
Look,
2.
look. Resonant baritone voice. Brother Shabazz is going to come up. He is going to lead us through a practice. And in the back of my head, I call it on my own. Because Shabazz, so many people, we talk about Yoga Sunday, they think that if they're not enrolled in a class where they're doing something Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they're not really getting yoga in. But yoga is something we can do on our own, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to turn over the mat to you, man. And we're going to get to a practice that we're going to get to everybody that they can just do on their own eventually. So, man, I am looking forward, bound to your expertise, brother, and grateful for you being here with us as a part of Infinity. We got some stars in this place, y'all.
My God.
So,
Well,
Brother
firstly, I just
Shabazz.
have to say just mad gratitude for Brother Jeff for firstly creating a space where yoga could be something that we could come in and be practiced and not, something that's not something that's accessible for all of
Yes.
us. And the fact that we here at Infinity believe that health is holistic. And so we approach yoga in a holistic way. It ain't about us just out here bending and stretching because, yeah, that might be available to us. But what about the bending and stretching of our minds? What about the bending and stretching of our spirits? And so when we approach yoga, that's how we're approaching it. But first, we want to make sure that everyone is in a safe space, that you have an open space that is for you to be able to move in freely, that your loved ones also have an open space that they can move in freely, because yoga is always great when we practice it with others. But before we get started, we just want to first start off with just getting into our bodies. So wherever you are, in a safe way, find your way down to your mat. Find your way down to your backs. And just as you take your backs, bend your knees. Bend your knees. Make sure that your back is flat on your mat. And as you bend your knees, make sure that they're a comfortable distance away from your hips so that they're not too far away and they're not too close, but you just want to get yourself comfortable wherever you are right now. And so place one hand on your heart and place one hand on your stomach and just begin to notice right now your breath. That's what we start with. We start with breath and we end with breath. And so right now, take this moment just to listen to yourself. How are you feeling? How are you feeling physically? Maybe your knees are a little achy. Maybe your knees feel great. What's going on in your mind? Right now, what consumes your thoughts? Just make note of it. You don't have to try to change it. Just take a moment to just see, where are you? Where are you emotionally? Right now, take a moment just to feel like, right now, where is my heart? And so take just a few minutes just to process and to think, where am I at right now? How does my body feel physically? What's going on mentally? And also what's going on emotionally? Check in with yourself. This is for you. And that checking in, begin to just notice your breath. Now taking both of your hands and place them right onto your stomach, right on your navel. And notice the up and the down of your hands. Imagining that your hands are a boat. And on that boat, it's floating across the ocean. And the waves are going up and down. And those waves, that's your breath. So notice the ups and downs of your breathing. And start to breathe in deeper, making your boat go up higher. And then just let the breath go and let your boat sink all the way down. Because we understand that when we think about yoga, yes, it's something that's physical, but it's something that we want to start to connect our breathing, our bodies, and also what's going on in our minds. So right now we're connecting our breath with our movement. So find that breath up and the breath down. Noticing your boat. And know that this practice that we do today, it starts and ends with our breath. And so if you're not breathing, you're not doing yoga. So if you just need to breathe for a second, just take that time to breathe. And truly you will be in this moment. So right now, just take this time to connect with your breath. And as you connect with your breath, start to hug your legs in towards your center. Give yourself a big hug. Yeah, hug your legs in, and whatever is comfortable, and just begin to circle your legs. Start to massage your lower back. Because we get into our bodies right now. The thing that we are closest to, the thing that we spend the most time with our bodies, take this time right now just to connect and just to lower what's going on. So circle those legs. And begin to massage your lower back. And now gently take your legs up to the sky and just give them a jiggle, 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 and a shake, shake, shake. Yeah, let those feet get floppy. Just allow just that energy in your legs just to move around. I know it's kind of silly, and sometimes we just gotta let ourselves, we can't take ourselves too seriously. So right now, just get those legs just nice and jiggly, get that blood moving in those legs. And now one more time, hug those legs in towards your chest. Take your arms out to the side and drop your knees to the left. And as you do this, try to make sure that your knees are in line with your hips so that you create a 90-degree angle with your legs. Making sure that your shoulders are dropped and that they're right in line with your hands. And now look in the opposite direction of your knees. And as you breathe, just allow your body to settle into the pose. Right now, you're just doing nothing but just relaxing. Sometimes we work too hard, so you don't have to work so hard. Just let your body settle in. Taking one more deep breath in. Bring those knees one more time back in towards your chest. And as you exhale, take them to the other side. And now looking in the opposite direction of your knees, just allow your body to settle into the floor. Noticing that as you breathe, what happens? As you breathe in, you expand. As you breathe out, you relax. So with every exhalation, allow, if your body so wants to right now, allow your legs just to fall a little bit closer to the floor. Allow your body to find just a little bit more release. Good. On your next breath in, bring those knees back in towards your chest. Take your legs one more time up to the sky. Give them a jiggle, 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 a shake, shake, shake again. Just let it all go. Think about your legs as though they were overcooked chicken. And just let all of that meat just move on those bones. Let that meat move. Let that meat move. Yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it. Like Andre 3000 said, shake it like a Polaroid picture. All right, bring those knees in one more time. Drop your feet down onto the ground. And right now, let's bring our arms down by our sides. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll up. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to tuck our chin. And as you roll up, you have two options, because we always believe that in yoga, make it yours. You ain't got to look like anybody else. You ain't trying to look like Sister Kaniti. You're not trying to look like Brother Jeff. You're trying to do it like you. So when you do this, you have two options. You are going to roll up first, tucking your chin, and you're going to reach your arms forward, or you're going to grab behind your thighs and you're going to lift yourself up, starting to engage those abdominals. So you're going to roll up out of the floor, roll up, reach it, reach it, reach it, and now get tall, and now roll back down into the floor. There we go. Yeah, that's it right there. Breathing in as you roll up. Inhale. And then exhale. Let your body just roll into forward. What are you reaching for? Come on, one more time. Reach forward. Inhale. I see you. Good job. Now roll down, bring it down. You're going to take this one more time. Inhale. Beautiful. Again, grab behind those thighs if you need to. Stay on up at the top. Inhale. Stretch your legs up. Reach your arms up high. Just easily let the body fold over the legs. Stretching those legs forward. Yeah, bringing those legs forward. You can bring your legs forward. Just let the body fold forward. So this right now is what we're calling is a passive stretch. This is called just let your body do what your body needs to do. You don't got to work for it. Just let gravity do what gravity does. So just let your body fold forward. You can let those arms dangle. You don't have to let anything do what you got to do. Just let your body fold forward. And now notice the weight of the head pulling the body forward. And just let whatever you need to do be what it is. And now gently, one vertebrae at a time. Those are the things that make up our spine. Inhale and lift your body tall. Call these tall backs. So imagine bringing the shoulders down, lifting the crown of the head up, imagine that seventh chakra reaching up into the sky and your lower chakra reaching down through the earth. So there is an oppositional pull happening in your torso. Reach up through. Yeah, beautiful, Kanitha. Yeah, reach up nice and tall. And now to notice the difference, just let it all go. Relax it. Yeah. And oftentimes, okay, notice that sometimes that's how our alignment is. We just let our bodies just hang. And that's being passive. Right now, we want to be active. Now, engage in those abdominals. Just lift the body up. And notice, firstly, how beautiful you are when you just allow your bodies to lift. Now, in an easy way, either with soles of feet together or with your legs in crisscross applesauce, find an easy seated position. And now this thing that we talk about called breath. Sometimes we doing it every single day, but do we actually consciously think about our breath? And that's something that when we talk about yoga, we bring those things together. We want to make sure that our movement and our breath comes together, and we call that vinyasa. And so movement with breath, firstly, is what we want, because if something ain't breathing, what is it? Exactly. So it's dead. So if it's not breathing, is dead. And so we want to make sure that we bring breath into everything that we do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to first tuck our chin, and you're just going to roll your head. And just roll your head around. Massaging, yeah, there we go. Just big circles. Because sometimes we forget, we hold a lot of tension in our necks. We're sitting up here walking around like, oh my God, what's going on? So just relax your head and just circle it. Massaging the neck. And now as you're doing it, what are you thinking about? Are those pleasant thoughts? Are you thinking about what you got to do later on? Are you thinking about what happened on Wednesday? Right now, we just want to be in this moment. And right now, you're just giving your neck some love. So just circle the head. And if you have not, reverse it. Good. Now think about it. Is there tension in your shoulders? Notice it. It's not even necessary. Let it go. And now as you start to take that circle, make it a little bit bigger. Maybe go into your upper back. And if you need to, start to find freedom in your movement. So as you circle the whole torso, letting the head pull you. Because our heads are heavy. And if you let your head pull your spine, then everything else will work out. Reverse it. Full circle. Beautiful, everybody. Yeah, and just let it go. Don't forget the back. Let your head go all the way back. Yeah, massage that neck. Beautiful, everyone. And notice what this feels like. And one more time, let's take it one more big circle. And then come up to the top. Inhale. Yoga gives us an opportunity to listen. And so right now, what is your body telling you? Is your body saying, ooh, I'm creaky? Or is your body saying, ooh, let's get more into this. Let's lean more into us pushing ourselves. Let's lean more into giving ourselves a little bit more grace. Because sometimes we always got to push ourselves so hard. Maybe sometimes we need to chill out. So listen to your body and do whatever it is that you need in this practice. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect our breath with our spines. So now you're just gonna let your body fold forward. Just let the weight of the head fold you forward. And now as you breathe in, you're gonna take your spine, you're gonna make it tall. Inhale, 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 inhale. And now as you exhale, just fold the head forward and just let the body move down. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale, roll up tall. Again, those beautiful tall backs. Nice, everybody. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll down. Again, vinyasa. Movement, breath as one. Take that a few times on your own. As you breathe in, your body gets tall. As you exhale, your body goes forward. Again, these are all practical things that you can do at your desk while you're at work. You could be sitting there at your desk and you be like, you know what, I'm gonna just breathe. And as I breathe, I'm gonna lift my body and I'm gonna look tall. I'm gonna radiate. I'm gonna be my God self. And as you roll down, you're just gonna let yourself relax. A few more times. Inhale, tall back. Exhale, curve the back. A few more times. Inhale, lifting tall, get taller, get taller, get taller. But as you get taller, reach down, reach down, reach down like the roots of that tree. And last time, exhale. And now your next inhale, make the back nice and tall. Lift the arms up. And just fold the body forward. And again, only going for what is available to you. Maybe your body isn't gonna go all the way forward, but you can imagine yourself going all the way forward. Because if you can first start it in your mind, then physically it may be possible later. So even if you're not going all the way forward, imagine yourself reaching all the way forward. And now as you reach forward, ground yourself down, making sure that your hips are reaching towards the floor and your arms are reaching towards the opposite direction of your hips. Yeah, you are creating stretch in your body actively. So right now, this is an active stretch. You're not just allowing your body to lay, you are reaching. Beautiful, everybody. Keep on reaching. Inhale. Exhale, go a little bit further. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, go a little bit further. Release it. And as you release it, start to bring yourself to tabletop. Hands right under your shoulders and your knees right under your hips. Now, everybody, as you take your tabletop, everybody just let your bodies relax. Just let your body relax. Again, this is being passive. And nothing wrong with passive sometimes. But right now, we want to activate your torso. Firstly, by lifting up your abdominals, lift up those stomachs. Reach your head away from your hips. Yeah, imagine that the torso is being pulled. Somebody has your head and something else has your hips and they're pulling them in opposite directions. Avoid dropping your chin, but reach the chin out. So reach long. Nice, everybody. And now from here, we're gonna arch our back and we're gonna take a cow. So arch your back and now reach your heart away from your hips. And now as you exhale, curve your back. Reach it all the way up. Nice, everybody. Inhale, reach it up. Inhale. Exhale, curve. Again, movement and breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Now again, reach the heart away from the hips. We're gonna come back to this idea a little bit later, but keep reaching. And now from here, circle it. Circle your head, circle your hips. Find movement that feels good in your body. Yeah, as you're doing it, go for the deliciousness of the movement. And if you haven't, reverse it. It's your body. Get into it. Move that torso. Beautiful, everyone. Good. Nice, full, big circles. Try to increase the circumference of your circle. Try to think about how wide you can make it. Find fullness. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's tuck our toes. And right where you are, tuck your toes, spread those fingers wide, lift your knees 2 inches off of the floor. That is it, just your knees, 2 inches. Activate that center. All right, y'all, you got it. Yeah, lift up that center, you got it. Now, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the pose? Are you thinking about how infinitely amazing you are? How about that? How about that? We're not thinking about our weaknesses, we're thinking about our strengths. So right now, as your knees are still up, because don't put those knees down yet, you are thinking about how powerful you are right now. So lift yourself up. 1 more, 2 more seconds. Inhale. Exhale, lift those hips up to down dog. Yeah, lift those hips up and just pedal through your feet. Imagining yourself in thick mud. And you're just pedaling those feet and you're just getting yourself just warmed up, making sure that your legs are right in line with your hips. Nice, everybody. 1 more deep breath in. Bring those knees back down towards your mat. Press back child's pose. We like child's pose here because we understand that we are listening to ourselves and you're doing whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, because that above all else is what's most important, that you advocate for yourself. And when you need something, when you need to rest, you take that rest. So right now we're taking a passive child's pose where you're letting your body just relax. And again, noticing the difference in the two. Letting your body just relax into the mat. Now we're going to activate this child's pose by first reaching our hips back and reaching your arms forward. Yeah, nice, everybody. You want to keep reaching. Again, imagine that someone has some ropes and they're pulling your hips back. And then someone has your arms and they're pulling your arms forward and you're creating space torso. Yeah, notice what that feels like. And now with that child's pose, lift up your left arm and thread it right under your right. And just let the body just fold to the side. Here you go. And again, notice, what is it that you feel? You're listening. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Now on your inhale, release that arm, bring it right back up to your child's pose. Pull those hips back. Allow the crown to reach forward. On your next breath in, reach it long. Exhale, thread the right arm under. Just let the body twist. Enjoying the silence of just being still. On your next breath in, release it, take it back out. Let's come back up here to our tabletop. Spread those fingers wide, establishing already downward dog. So spreading the fingers wide, making sure that all of your fingers are facing forward. From here, tucking your toes, making sure that your knees are right under your hips. Now let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift those knees up 2 inches. Reach the head forward. On your exhale, lift up those hips, down dog. For your down dog, again, your heels may not actually be touching the mat, but in your mind's eye, they are. So reach your heels towards the mat. Reach your arms way out. Lift up those hips. And remember your chin, don't let it tip towards your chest. Keep your chin lifted. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, Kanitha. Deep breath in. And just reach through the top of the back. Yeah, there we go. Deep full breath in. Exhale, step or walk to the top of your mat, keeping your legs about hips width apart. So keep those knees bent, kind of like walk up there like a troll. I don't know, it's good that you use your imagery because you know what? It helps us to do what we need to do. Now grab your opposite elbows and let your body fold forward. So easy. Again, this is passive. Just let the body fold forward and just allow the body to sway side to side. Releasing any tension that may be in your torso right now. Yeah, notice what that feels like. And as you're holding that, just give yourself a little jiggle, allowing yourself to find the malleability in your legs. And now release them, release those arms. Keep your knees bent, and as you begin to roll up, think about stacking up your spine. And remember that tall back we had on the floor? Rise up to a beautiful tall back. Shoulders down. You're like a phoenix rising out of the fire. Tall backs, tall backs, tall backs. Now stand. We are here now with Tadasana, the mountain pose. So now as you stand, reach your feet down through the floor. And as you reach your feet down through the floor, imagine something pulling your head up so that your body is being pulled in two different directions. Those abdominals are still activated. Now feel that tension. Reach, 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 reach. Now let it all go. One more time. Now inhale, feel that tension of reaching down and lifting up. Reach, 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 and let it go. And now take this moment to just let your body shake. Yeah, just let things, let's feel like you at Bonnaroo and y'all are having a good time and people are just out there dancing around, but don't take yourself so seriously. Allow yourself to relax, so find some jiggle. Because when we shake and when we move, it brings energy into our bodies, and so just allow any of that stuff that you don't need, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Don't forget your head either. You gotta shake your head, you gotta shake your head, shake those shoulders, shake those arms. Yeah, let them all go. Shake those arms. Shake that torso. Move those hips. Y'all know we love moving our hips around here. Move those hips. Now shake those legs. Shake those legs. Now move those feet. Yeah, find just how good it feels to move. And now bring those feet together. And now find stillness. Reaching down, lifting up. And noticing what it feels like to have a body that is active right now. That's reaching down through the floor. Those are your roots. And that's reaching up towards the sun. That's getting all that beautiful light. Now reach up. And just notice what that feels like. Yeah. Notice how good it feels when you stand and you're active. And so now we're going to go into our Surya Namaskara A, which is a fancy way of just saying sun salutation A. And this is something that we can do every day. And when we do our sun salutations, it helps to connect us. It helps to connect us with our bodies. It helps to connect us with our environment. It helps to connect us with all the other things that we are connected to. We are standing first with our legs together, or whatever you need to do if you feel better with your legs open. But we're going to start with our legs together, and from here we're just going to reach our arms out. Imagine that there's energy reaching through those arms, and as you reach your arms up with your heart, you're going to take them up. And then you're going to fold forward, dive all the way forward into the floor. Remember when we did that cow? Now reach your heart forward. Take your heart away from your hips. Exhale, bend those knees. Step or jump back to a plank position. Oh, remember your chin. Don't let it tuck. Keep your head going long. From here, you have options. Place your knees down or keep them up, but lower down to your stomach. Now, think about your crown of your head reaching out and away, not up, but reach out and take the heart up. So right now, we are not just lifting our bodies up, but we're reaching our bodies away from the center. Reach it long. Now sit back, tabletop, tuck those toes, lift the hips, down dog. Good. Finding 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep full breath in. Reach those heels down towards the floor. Exhale. Go a little bit deeper. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Either keeping your hands on the floor or on your shins, reach your heart forward with halfway lift. Reach the heart forward. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring them down through heart center. So that's Surya Namaskara A, or Sun Salutation 1. We're going to flow through that one more time. But again, as we do it, we want to make sure now that we incorporate our breath. So as we inhale, we take our arms up. Exhale, we fold forward. Hands either on the floor on your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend those knees. Step or step back. Now hold it. Now from here, place the knees down or not. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach your heart up. Exhale, sit back, down dog. Lift those hips. Reach the arms forward. Again, remember those hands? They're going forward. So keep the arms rotating and press those hands into the floor. Deep breath in. Bend those knees. Exhale. Bend those knees deeply. Step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift forward. Heart lifts. Exhale, bend those knees. Inhale, reach those arms up. Keep your hands connected. Grab your left wrist. Now, as you grab your left wrist, we are going to make a candy cane. I know already people thinking about Christmas. We don't want to talk about that right now. Oh my goodness, we can't even get through Halloween yet. So anyway, you're lifting up and you're gonna lift your body over to the side. Yeah, and as you lift your body over to the side, on the opposite side, you're gonna reach down so that your body is going in two directions. Reach down through your left hip and now reach over to the right. Nice, everybody. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop those arms. Let it swing, let it swing, let it swing. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, grab that opposite wrist. Reach it up and over. Let your body bow out. Nice, everybody. Dropping those shoulders. Keep reaching. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Drop those arms. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Good. From here, let's take Uttanasana. Let's take chair pose. So from here, everybody just let it release it. Everybody get their weight, take it into their toes. Here we go forward, yeah, like in your tippy toes. Go to those tippy toes. Now take your weight back into your heels. Feel that weight going all the way back. Now go back into your tippy toes. Like, oh, I was like, right, y'all. Everybody know that. So take them back, and that's the thing. The power of Michael Jackson is the fact that he can defy gravity. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna defy gravity by reaching down. And as we reach down now, we want to take our weight into our heels. And as you take your weight into your heels, you're gonna sit on back. Oh, push it all the way back. Yeah, push it all the way back. And now reach those arms away from yourself. Now reach them, and now we have two means of pull. Back through the hips and up through the arms. Now keep reaching, and I know it's burning, but it's a good burn. Deep breath in. Keep reaching up, keep reaching up. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Good, one more deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend those knees, step or jump back to your plank. Lower down, inhale. Tuck those toes, lift those hips, down dog. On your next inhale, lift up your right leg. As you exhale, bring it through towards your hands. We're gonna take crescent lunge. Inhale, reach it up. Now everybody, you wanna make sure that your knee is right over your heel and that it's not going out to the side, but you wanna reach down. And now, reach up with your arms. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And now as you reach up, open up to your warrior two. Now in warrior two, you are a star. Your arms are reaching, your head is reaching, and your legs are reaching, and your entire body is reaching in 5 directions. Reach it, reach it, reach it. Inhale. Exhale, windmill those arms down. Take that foot back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift it up. Tuck those toes, lift those hips. Down dog. Yeah. Inhale, lift up your left leg. And it doesn't have to be high. Just lift it up, give it some space. Reach that left leg through your two hands. Lift up through crescent one. Lift up nice and tall. Remember, our bodies are stretching in all directions. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Looking out over that front hand. Looking long. Beautiful, everyone. Dropping those shoulders. Lifting up those lower abdominals. Oh, come on now. There we see it. Our abdominals are always engaged. Lifting up those abdominals, reaching up through the crown of the head. Windmill those arms forward. Place that foot down. Lower down to your stomach. Chaturanga. Inhale, reach the heart up. Exhale, y'all. Let's sit back in child's pose real quick. Yeah, sit on back. Yeah, just let the body now passively take your child's pose. And as you take this moment, again, where are you right now? Where's your body? How's it feeling? Where's your mind? What's going on? And emotionally, how are you feeling? Taking a note of how you started and where you are right now. Just listening. And appreciating all the opportunities that we have when we can listen to ourselves. So on your next breath in, let's come back up to our tabletop. So hands right over your shoulders. Deep breath in, lift up those knees 2 inches off the floor. Yeah, you got it. Lift them up, lift them up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hips up. Down dog. On your next breath in, stretch those hands and those feet towards the mat. Again, creating an oppositional pull, down and up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend those knees. Step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Bringing those feet together, we take inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over, bend those knees. Inhale, take those arms up. And bring them through heart center. Pressing those hands together, creating that sense of tension where everything is coming from both sides in towards the center. Yoga meaning to yoke, to bring together. So how can we bring these two worlds of our physical selves and our extra selves, how can we bring those things together and find balance? So reach down through and release the arms down. And now on our right leg, we're gonna find that balance. Everybody just taking that right leg, making sure that you can stand on that right leg. We're gonna take a tree pose. So our options are 3. Either down on the floor with your leg that goes up, either at your calf muscle, which is right below your, above your knee at your thigh. Where we cannot put our foot is on our knee, because our knees are sensitive, and y'all know about a bad knee. We don't believe in bad or good, but y'all know about, oh, I got bad knees. It's because we just want to make sure that we protect our knees. We also want to always make sure that we protect our bodies. So your options are, again, on the floor, on your calf, which is right below your knee, or above your knee, right in your thigh. So whatever choice you make is valid, whatever you need. So find that place, and that same feeling that you had when you were pressing your hands together, press your foot in towards your leg. Press your foot in, press your hands in, and above all else, press your foot down through the floor. So we have all the beautiful, I turned around and was like, everybody's stable. I know y'all stable too, but guess what? If you fall down, what do? We get right back up. So you're pressing down through the floor. You're pressing your foot into your leg. You're pressing your hands together, and you're also lifting up and finding your dristi or your focus. Having a moment just to find stillness. And right where you are, let your branches reach up. And keep that energy reaching long, keeping that energy reaching long. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot down, hands through heart center. Bring the foot back down to your floor. Let it go. Give yourself a little bit of a jiggle. Let the hurricane come. Let those leaves move. And now let's come back and find stability. Taking our second side, again, our options, floor, calf, or your upper thigh. Find your tree. Thinking about what you just learned from that other side. What made it successful? What didn't make it successful? That's the beauty of yoga. We are able to use life as school and learn from it. So if you weren't successful, what lessons did you learn? Maybe I got to lift up my abdominals more. Maybe I have to ground my feet. Maybe I have to just think about it and not think about what am I going to do today at the mall. Right now, be in this moment and find what you need to do in order to find balance. And now with that breath, expand yourself. Be the universe. Reach your body in all directions and continue on into infinity. Reach the body, reach the body, reach the body, reach the body. And we'll find balance when we reach everything. And now release it. Bring those hands down through heart center. Release the foot. Just give yourself a little bounce. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold over. Halfway lift, reach that heart forward. Bend those knees, step or hop back to your plank. Knees down, sit back onto your heels, sit onto your bottom, swing your legs around. Give those legs a little jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And as we're here, just lift those arms up. And now let's notice where we are now. Let the body fold forward. And we're finding a gratitude. Gratitude for the fact that we may have gone down a millimeter. And if that's what we did, there has been progress. So just allow yourself to notice where you are right now in this stretch. And now let's actively stretch by taking your arms forward and reaching as far as you can. And again, you might not get there, but reach even in your mind's eye past your toes. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, let the body relax. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Tall back. Let's bend those knees. Y'all know, because we always about building strength here, because we build strength so that we can go out into this world. Because I heard a great quote. Battle. So we sweat in practice. Let's lift up one leg. You got it. Now press it down. Lift up that other leg. Now press it down. All right, y'all know. So we got two of them. Let's lift up both of those legs. And if you need to, maybe friends, just bend your knees. I know y'all teach dancers. Sorry. I'm like, show what I do. But just maybe bend those knees. Y'all, guess what? Y'all been holding your legs up the whole time because you haven't been thinking about it. Good job. Bend those, bring those legs down. One time, lift up one leg, lower down. Good job. Other leg, lower down. All right, from here, let's lift up both of those legs. You can either have them where they are bent or you can stretch them. Your choice. And it might be something today, and it might not be that tomorrow, because what we're talking about is consistent practice. That's what we want to do. So today your practice might be, I'm going to keep my legs bent. Tomorrow your practice may be, I'm going to stretch my legs. But all that matters is that you continue to practice. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Let's lift those arms and those legs. Let's bend those and lower onto your back. Yeah, you're ready for it. Go on onto your back. And now one more time, as you take your back, just notice where you are right now. Placing those hands on your navel. Exhale, let it go. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now from here, just grab your left leg and you're going to stretch your right leg. Just hug that leg in towards your center. And gently, we forget about our feet, but just circle your left ankle. Yeah, notice all that snap, crackling, and popping. Yeah. It's all good, but yeah, just circle that ankle. And now, your right arm is going to grab your left knee, and you're just gonna pull it across your body, creating a twist, an easy twist. Beautiful, everyone. Giving your body lots of gratitude for the fact that it does the beautiful work that it does. Keep pulling that leg across. As you reach your left arm away from your left knee, continue to create more pull, more twist, more space. Inhale, bring your knee back in towards center. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Exhale, stretch the other leg on the floor, hug in your right, and gently begin to circle your right ankle. Imagining that it was stirring some sort of soup. I know it's kind of gross to think, but people say, put your foot in that soup. Yeah, but I mean, but again, our imaginations, put your toe in there. Well, imagine right now, you are stirring something that is thick with your foot so that you really feel the fullness of your ankle and your feet, because sometimes we neglect our feet, and our feet is what makes contact with most of the planet that we're on, so we want to take care of our feet. And so right now, with your left arm, grab your right knee, pull it across the body, stretch your right arm away from that knee. And with every breath, allow your body to submit a little bit more to the stretch. You don't have to force it, just allow. With every exhalation, there's a little more deepening into the stretch. Deep, full breath in. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Bring both of those knees in. Lovely, everyone. Take those legs up to the sky. Give them a jiggle, 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 a shake, shake, shake. Again, that's that overcooked chicken, or if you don't eat meat, I know a lot of us around here don't eat meat. Maybe it's that overcooked tofu, but shake it, shake it, shake it. Whatever your choice is, we dig it. Shake those legs again. Make sure that you get that meat moving on those bones, get that oxygen moving, get that blood moving in those legs. Now from here, let's stretch those legs up to the sky. Stretch them, stretch them, stretch them. Point those toes. All right, y'all. Lower your legs slowly down towards the floor. Reach them long, lower those legs down, lower, lower, lower. Keep lowering, now lift them up. Lose those abdominals, yeah, you got it, Kanitha. You got it out there. Lower those legs down to the ground, lower, 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 lower. Now lift them up using those abdominals. Nice, you all. Y'all got it. One more time, lower those legs down. Reach them away from your body. 2 inches off of the floor. Good job, everybody. Lower those legs down. Just let those legs open up gently. Bring your arms down by your side. And just take this moment, one, to show yourself gratitude, to show the fact that your bodies are amazing and that your bodies are divinely yours. And so having a moment of appreciation just for you and what makes you who you are. And also taking a moment of appreciation and gratitude for our minds and being able to just think and be able to rationalize things, just being able to just understand where we are. So take time to just appreciate where you are mentally, but also taking some time just to appreciate your emotional self. That beautiful inner landscape that sometimes can be all over the place, but we have the power to bring it together. So just listening to yourself, appreciating yourself, and honoring yourself. Taking a deep breath in, taking a deep breath in. Just let the body melt into the floor as though it was dissolving, connecting back to where it's going to go back again. I guess the true essence of Shavasana, corpse pose, just going back to where we all will go back to one day. Deep breath in and finding peace with that. Exhale. And on your next breath in, just slowly bring yourself over to either your left or right side in fetal position. And just kind of hug yourself in. Just bring yourself over to the side. And gently just push yourself up to an easy seated position. And be it whatever it is, crisscross applesauce, soles the feet together, or just kind of like, oh, whatever you need. Let's just all collectively, wherever we are, whenever we are, take a breath together. Deep breath in. Tall backs, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. One more. Deep breath in. Everyone collectively, whenever we are, deep breath in, wherever we are. Let it go with a sigh. I just want to say thank you all for practicing with us today. I want to thank you so much, Rev Jeff, for giving me this opportunity to share with you all. Thank you, Kenitha, for being here and just being the warrior that you are, the warrioress.
Yes, no
But
doubt.
again, thank you all
No
for
doubt.
just taking your time to be here with us. And we hope that you all take this with you and make yoga a part of your everyday practice, because it really is about our holistic health. And when we can take the time to listen, then we can make just better choices, and we just feel so much better. So thank you all so very much, and I hope that you all have a wonderful wherever you are. Thank you.
Oh, namaste. Y'all give it up for Brother Shabaz.
Namaste.
My brother. I just want to stay down there and stay seated, man, because that's the way we got it. So you all, what I tell you, we had an amazing surprise today. Brother Shabaz Ujima, y'all look him up, y'all find him, or just come to Infinity. You're going to be sitting next to him at any given time on any given day. So we want to give thanks in this moment as we take in the space here and we see everything that's shining all around us. This is the space of infinity. This is the space where we all gather. And this is the space where Rev Jeff can also catch spotlights.
Yeah.
Quick, because my agility has been honed by the fine yogic instruction of Brother Shabazz. So we're ready. Y'all, we thank you all for joining us for Yoga Sunday today. We want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Say hello in the chat. Infinite streamers, let us know how you feel in the chat. Give a shout out to Brother Shabazz in there. He's going to look at it. None of us here, when we're in live, we look at the chat, but we look at it when we get home. We look at it when we're on the road. So let's show some love, Infinite streamers, for Brother Shabazz and get his specific name right. It's in the chat already. His name is on the screen already, but Shabaz, baby. Look him up. This has been another awesome service. I want us to all just close our eyes for a second And take a deep breath. Exhale, place your hands over your heart. As we go to the space of God to close out this ceremony, we recognize that as we close our ritual today as a Sunday service, it never truly closes us out to the connection. It is simply the sealing of the ritual. And in the sealing of this ritual, we recognize that God is present, God is with us all the time. And so we speak that in this moment, that the God of your acceptance and understanding, the power of the cosmos, the energies of the ancestors, rest, rule, rock, guide, and abide with us all, henceforth, now, and forevermore. May our hearts be open. May our bodies be formed and shaped into a movement that will bring us healing. And may we commit to continue to live and to forgive. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Next Sunday is First Sunday. Right here, there will be chairs, 641 West Nocturne Drive. We begin with our 8th principle. We're going through the 10 principles, the 10 virtues of Kemet. We'd love to see you out for some wonderful hospitality. This has been Rev Jeff Obafemi Carr on behalf of the entire Infinity Fellowship family. We love you guys. That's a fact you cannot change. We'll see you soon. Peace and blessings.